good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Now, Royal Rage J is back in the building. For people that are new, I am Jay. For people who are returning, welcome back. We're back with another mother flipping video. So, right now, I just got to work. It's a little early in the morning. It's probably about 7 something. About to go and get this workout in this morning. And then I also have some exciting news for y'all about the bike that has cut the wait time and process almost in half, but you guys will understand what I'm saying in just a moment. It definitely has been a kind of like strenuous process, just because the way Spanish do stuff here and the way everything is ran, they make it impossible where everything can be done in like a day or two. It has to be done with like it's complicated, y'all. Like, you only can do one part, and then you gotta wait for the one part to get done, and then receive that part back, and then you have to it's like a baby step process. Like, it just takes forever. You cannot speed up or rush it, just due to like how they run stuff here. But for people who are in the military and who are interested in getting a bike in Spain, this is the video for you. And what is the process of getting a bike, whether it's new or used. I will go through all that stuff, and I'll make numerous videos to break down like what my process is, because I know there's a lot of people PCS in here very, very soon. Or maybe there's people who want to PCS here and want to get into riding a bike, and this video may help them too. But this is just a little bike update for y'all and the paperwork and everything else. But we'll get into that a little bit later on. We're gonna head to that dealership today, and we're gonna ask them to fill out the paperwork, and then we're just kind of just go from there. And then I'll explain the rest to y'all in a few. Well, probably a little bit later on today. All right, YouTube, welcome back to this is part 2, honestly, but that's either here or there. Welcome, y'all. I just got off work. Right now I'm about to run to the house, pick up the old lady real quick, and then from there we gonna head to the dealership. Hopefully y'all get this paperwork filled out today, and I will show y'all the paperwork towards the end of the video to show y'all what y'all need for all military people who are coming to Road to Spain. But even if you're not military and you are like a dependent or spouse, I'm pretty sure the process is exactly the same, because you're American staying in a foreign country. So, but I'll tap in with y'all in just a second. All right, YouTube, we have made it to the dealership. We are in a good mood today. Life is good. We got Miss Lady in the car, right there. So, we're gonna go to this dealership. We're gonna see what they got. We're gonna get them to sign these papers. Y'all know what Usher said. Hold on, y'all give me 1 second. Let me get these papers out the car. Excuse me, Mike. Pardon? If y'all don't know what pardon means, it means excuse me in Spanish. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't look yet. Alright, but here's the papers right here, y'all. This is what they gotta fill out for me to start the purchase process. Yeah, I got the key. To start the purchase process of getting this bike. I'm super excited. Once I get this paper filled out, I will show y'all basically what everything is, what everything means, so it all makes sense to y'all, and we just gonna go from there. But after I get this paper filled out and I turn it into security on base, y'all, it takes about 3 weeks to a month for it to process in, and then I'll be able to come here and purchase the bike, and then hopefully we can have a bike back on the channel, y'all, which is I'm super excited about. I'm talking too fast because I'm low-key excited. Like, I done left her. I'm a bad significant other. Ain't I? She way back yonder. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Alright, so we're back at the dealership for the 4th, 5th time, 6th time, 7th time, 8th time, 9th time. So I'm looking at this Mac ball, Montana XR 5, 510, or this red QJ Motor 600, as y'all know, y'all. I'm not sure these two bikes are sold. I know this one isn't yet, but I'm trying to figure out with this Mac bar back here. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna find out today, y'all. But we're still here to get the paperwork done, and then we're gonna continue from there. See what happens. This one. Really, this one. But when I spoke to them last time on the phone, text message, y'all, they said that they wasn't for sure when they was gonna get a new one of these in. So that's a whole nother issue. So it's like, do I wait a little bit longer to get this, or do I wait a little bit longer to get the Mac bar? Difference is 60 cc's, 600 cc, 510 cc. That's pretty much the major difference between the two. Both nice bikes, but like I said, it just depends on what the end all be all is right now. But right now, I'm just trying to be patient and get the bike I want rather than something I'm gonna be unhappy with. So it's kind of where we're at. But it is almost $1,000 difference between this one, the QJ motor, and the Mac bar. But one has a 6-year warranty, which the QJ motor has a 6-year warranty, and then the Mac bar, the red one over here, y'all, the other red one, it has a 3-year warranty. So you pay a little bit more for longer warranty. You pay a little bit less for less warranty, a little less CCs. I'll pay more for more CCs and more longevity. I don't know, we'll see. In due time, y'all. This is what you need here. A little Vespa. It's that small. I see what that guy be sitting like that. Hey, I ain't even gonna say it. Yeah. I look too big for y'all.
Perfect size. Perfecto.
Oh, I can't even do this. I'm sorry. I'm too grown for this. I done graduated in life. But you though, go ahead. That's all you need right there. Nah, really. I think they're the same thing though. Nah, this will probably have more CC. That's all you though. All right, y'all. It's official. Tissue. What looks like is gonna happen. I want to get this Mac bar. XR5 500. Either I'm gonna get it in red or black. Those are my two color options as far as how fast they will arrive here in Spain. So how I'm doing it here, since I'm still deciding between the two, and it's still to be determined, is basically if I get this red one that's in stock now, it will be here. Well, the bike is already here, so I will get the bike quicker. Now, if I decide to get the color black, which is also something I've been debating on too. Yeah, what's going on, babe? Alright, y'all, she over here taking pictures. But if I decide to get black, which is also a possibility as well, then that kind of puts me in a time frame of waiting towards mid-September, towards the end of September, on a motorcycle in a different color. Me personally, I don't care too much about the color that much, but I'm not in a rush either way. I've already waiting this long, so we'll just have to see when that time comes. So, alright, y'all. So here's the second half of this video. First thing first, we're gonna talk about the papers as I promised y'all. So this form is pretty much the form that the security place on base gives you, and the whole purpose of this form is for you to get your interest rate off your bike. But it's a catch to it though. So I'm about to explain that to y'all real quick in 1 second. Alright, so the catch to this paper and the meaning of it is basically when you buy a bike that is manufactured in Europe and that has European specs, since you are a North American resident but you are not stationed here permanently, you do not have to pay the interest tax on the bike. So for us, that takes about 21 to about 24% off the bike from the originating price. So let's say, for example, my bike, right? So for example, the motorcycle I have to pay the VAT because the bike isn't manufactured in Europe. It is manufactured in China. It's a Chinese bike, but since it's a Chinese manufacturer that makes that bike, but they still sell it in Europe, I have to still pay the interest rate on it, which is about 21 to 25%. All right, cool. Now, if you find a brand like KTM or Ducati that is manufactured in Europe, and you do find it for a good price, then you just take 21% to 25% off the originating price, and that's how you can calculate how much you're gonna spend. So, but for my case, y'all, I do have to pay the VAT. So my bike total is about $5,600. Brand new off the lot, 3-year warranty. And if I do the conversion, just add 1,000 onto that. So, because the euro is worth way more than than the American dollar right now. So I'll be paying approximately about $6,500 for a brand new bike, which ain't that bad theoretically speaking. It's a 500cc bike, so I can't complain overall. But I definitely did want to make sure y'all understand what this paper meant. Yes, it is in Spanish. Sorry to say, but in layman terms, for people who do want to get a bike, you go through this paper, you fill out your name, of course, your command. Excuse me, and what type of motorcycle, CCs, your driver license, etc., the whole nine, in order to purchase a bike that is manufactured and sold in Europe. That's how you get your VAT interest rate deducted from the originated price of the bike. But if y'all have any more questions, put it down in the comment section. I have many more videos coming to y'all. The bike is coming to the channel. It should be shipped to the dealership by the 22nd of September. They said plus or minus 5 days. I don't know. We're going to see, though. But y'all just be patient with me. And I want to raise you out. Much love to y'all. Peace. Tell your mom and daddy you love them. All right, y'all.